Few cars have achieved legendary status like this one. A machine so iconic, so ahead of its time, that it still dominates the hearts of car enthusiasts worldwide. The Nissan Skyline R34 GT-R, a car that became a symbol of performance, engineering, and street racing culture. Welcome to the Car Guy, and today we're diving deep into the legend of the R34 GT-R. If you love legendary cars, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into automotive history. To truly appreciate the R34, we need to look at its roots. The Skyline GT-R name was already legendary by the time the R34 debuted in 1999. Nissan had dominated Group A racing with the R32, earning it the Godzilla nickname. The R33 improved on that, but the R34? It was the perfect blend of performance, design, and technology. The Skyline lineage dates back to the late 1950s, originally built under the Prince Motor Company before Nissan took over. It wasn't until the late 1960s with the GT-R badge that the Skyline cemented itself as a performance icon. The R32 revolutionized the racing world with its turbocharged RB26 engine and ATT-ESA all-wheel drive system, crushing competition in Japan's touring car series. By the time Nissan introduced the R34, expectations were sky-high. Nissan engineers aimed to refine the already potent R33 by making it shorter, lighter, and sharper. The focus was on aerodynamics, handling precision, and advanced technology that would push the limits of what a road-going sports car could do. The R34 wasn't just built for the track, it was designed with enthusiasts in mind. Nissan integrated cutting-edge telemetry, including a multi-function display, MFD, that showed real-time performance metrics like boost pressure and oil temperature. It was an unheard-of feature for a production car at the time and showed how deeply Nissan cared about driver engagement. The R34 had a design that screamed performance. Shorter and more aerodynamic than its predecessor, it featured a striking front end, aggressive stance, and those iconic quad taillights that make it instantly recognizable. Every detail was crafted with aerodynamics in mind, from the functional vents to the adjustable rear spoiler, allowing for downforce optimization. Under the hood, a masterpiece. The RB26DETT, a 2.6-liter twin, turbocharged inline-six, producing 276 horsepower, officially. But we all know Japanese manufacturers played it safe due to the gentleman's agreement at the time. In reality, this beast pushed closer to 330 horsepower, and with minor tuning, could easily surpass 500 horsepower. What really set the R34 apart was its handling. The Atessa ETS Pro all-wheel drive system constantly adjusted power between the front and rear wheels for optimal grip, making the R34 a monster in corners. The Super Hikas four-wheel steering further enhanced agility, allowing the car to rotate effortlessly through tight bends. This level of control made it a favorite among professional racers and weekend warriors alike. The balance of power, precision, and technology made the R34 feel like a machine from the future. Nissan didn't just build another Skyline, they perfected it. The engine's tuning potential meant that tuners worldwide pushed these cars to insane power figures, with some exceeding 1,000 horsepower while maintaining reliability. Today, despite newer, faster cars being available, the R34 remains one of the most sought-after performance vehicles ever made. It's a machine that embodies the golden era of Japanese engineering, raw, mechanical, and endlessly tunable. Let's be real. Many of us fell in love with the R34 because of pop culture. Whether it was Paul Walker's iconic blue GT-R in Fast and Furious, dominating in Gran Turismo, or tearing up the streets in Need for Speed, this car became the face of JDM performance. But it wasn't just about Hollywood glamour. The R34 was a true track weapon, often featured in real-world motorsports and setting lap records on Japan's most challenging circuits. The car's reputation extended beyond gaming and movies. It became a benchmark for tuners and racing enthusiasts worldwide. Additionally, the R34 played a pivotal role in bringing Japanese car culture to the global stage. Before social media, games like Gran Turismo introduced car enthusiasts to JDM legends, fueling a new wave of passion for high-performance imports. Over the years, countless YouTubers, collectors, and professional drivers have documented their experiences with the R34, further cementing its place as an automotive icon. The GT-R wasn't just a car, it became a movement. Even today, R34 GT-R meets are packed with fans paying homage to this legend. But here's the catch. Owning one is becoming harder and more expensive. The Nissan Skyline R34 GT-R is not just a showpiece. It was built to dominate the streets and the track. In the early 2000s, the R34 became one of the most popular cars in underground street racing scenes in Japan, particularly in Tokyo's infamous Wangan highway battles and drift circuits in the mountains. Its superior balance, lightweight chassis, and tunable RB26 engine made it the go-to choice for street racers looking to push the limits. Even in legal motorsport, the R34 proved its worth. Competing in events like the JGTC, Japan Grand Touring Championship, the car secured its position as a motorsport icon, often battling against the likes of the Supra and NSX. With its reputation for speed and handling, the R34 remains one of the most respected JDM cars in both the underground racing world and professional circuits. If you want an R34 today, be ready to pay. Thanks to limited production numbers, import restrictions like the US, and increasing demand, prices have skyrocketed. A clean, low-mileage R34 GT-R can easily go for over $300,000 today. But is it worth it? The price surge isn't just driven by nostalgia, it's also about exclusivity. With production numbers relatively low and many cars being modified or raced, finding a stock R34 GT-R is nearly impossible. Collectors and investors have recognized this, leading to skyrocketing auction prices. Adding to the demand, the 25-year import rule in the US has played a massive role. Enthusiasts in America are counting down the days until they can legally own and drive one without restriction. When the R34 becomes fully legal in the US by 2024 to 2025, expect prices to soar even higher. For true enthusiasts, the answer is always yes. Owning an R34 isn't just about speed, it's about being part of a legacy. It's a car that represents peak JDM performance, engineering, and culture. The Nissan Skyline R34 GT-R isn't just a car, it's an icon. A car that redefined JDM performance and captured the imagination of car lovers worldwide. What do you think about the R34 GT-R? Would you buy one if you had the chance? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget, like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another deep dive into legendary cars.